How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another video. And today I have another top 5 video. This one is going to be about overrated operators, so we're going to go over every overrated operator in my opinion and a lot of your guys' opinion. If you guys know, I always do little community posts, so you could put your input in there and it might even end up in the video. And in this case, a lot of them did, and I asked you guys what the most overrated operator was, and there were some overwhelming suggestions, so those will be in the video. So the reason I've been doing so many top 5s and not really so many tips, first of all, wait till Monday. That's going to be a huge day for people that subscribe to this channel for tips. An absolute massive upload I'm going to be doing. But it's also because we have the new season coming, and that's going to change a lot of these operators, I think. And like tier list wise, I think the tier lists are going to change a lot. So you guys just wait. Shadow Legacy is going to be a huge deal. And with that being said, let's talk about another Shadow game. Today we do have a sponsor. Guys, these sponsors go a long way in upgrading the channel, upgrading the quality. So I appreciate you guys for sticking through this. You've probably heard of them by now, and yes, it is Raid Shadow Legends. As you guys probably know, Raid is a RPG game and is actually super duper fun to play. And the best thing about Raid Shadow Legends is it is free to play, and you can play it on your mobile device, or you could even play it on your desktop computer. And if you are anything like myself, I usually don't play RPG games. However, just like Siege, there are literally trillions of ways to build your teams and endless strategies to figure out. And I know all you guys like Siege, so I know you like competitive gaming. So let's hop into some PvP so I could show you. Before you can hop into PvP though, you got to get to level 6 to unlock the arena mode, so you got to do some campaign missions, which are actually pretty fun. But once you do that, you can then join an arena and then PvP against people from all over the world. And there has literally never been a better time to join Raid Shadow Legends. And within the last couple of weeks, they've added a ton of new updates. Just like Siege, there's a special event running right now, so those are always fun. There's also a new bazaar where you can load up on high value items with the gold bars you win in Tag Arena. And they've just added champion fragments. Daily login rewards are up to 270 days, so you could literally get some of the best champions just for logging in. So for all of you who have made it this far, there's absolutely no reason to not give Raid Shadow Legends a try. So for the next 30 days, you can go to the video description, click on the special links, and if you are a new player, you will get 50,000 silver, 50 gems, 1 energy refill, 1 clan boss key, 5 mystery shards, and a 1-day XP booster. And you also get the free champion executioner. And by the way, he's actually super good, so if you do get him, he's gonna help you level up really fast. So all this treasure will be waiting for you up in the top right here. Good luck, I will see you there, and once again, thank you Raid Shadow Legends for supporting the channel. So just one more thanks to Raid for sponsoring the video, and also thank you guys for sitting through that. If you did, if you didn't, just still remember that these sponsors go a long way in upgrading the channel. It allows me to, upgrade. I can eventually get a webcam. I can eventually get better audio equipment, just stuff like that. And the channel will just keep getting better and better. So this is not going to be a normal thing. I'm not just going to sponsor every single video, but occasionally you are going to see some sponsored videos because I want this channel to always be thriving, and I'm always going to be upgrading equipment with all the money I receive. And now let's get back to the topic at hand, which is overrated operators in Siege coming into Shadow Legacy. So the top comment by far, as in the most volume, was Ashe. So I gotta agree with this one. Ashe is just not as good as people make her out to be. Now don't get me wrong, she is probably the fastest operator, as in smallest hitbox, movement speed. It's really quick. She has a pretty good gun with the R4C. She has stun grenades and she has the impact launcher. Zophia's in every which way is better than her. And there are a lot of other 3 speeds with a good gun and good gadget that you could use instead of Ashe, and I don't know why Ashe gets all the credit that she does get. For example, you can use even an IQ with a G8A1 who has a ACOG and angled grip, just as good as everything. And with operators like IQ and Zofia, you offer a little bit better utility for the team. So Ashe was really just a no-brainer to put on this list. Definitely overhyped up as an operator. I feel like everyone has mained Ashe at some point, so that just kind of shows how overhyped she is. Next on the list, we do have Cav. So the thing with Cav is everyone at a higher rank knows that Cav is awful, but if you go anywhere in silver and below, which is actually where the mass of the Siege population is, there's not a game where you're not going to get a Cav ban or someone maining Cav, which is absolutely ridiculous. The only way Cav is actually ever even good in any situation is if the team that you are playing has absolutely no teamwork. Usually in a higher ranked match, you're going to have 2 people going together. They're going to be droning, so Cav is absolutely useless and is never banned or never played. That's the reason why the pick rate is so low in the charts that they released. Well, of course it is platinum and above. If it was platinum and below, I'm sure that chart would look a whole lot different. I wish they did actually show us that. It would be pretty interesting to see the difference between plat and above and plat below, or even like silver and below. It would just be interesting to compare those. I wish they did kind of show us every single different rank and the pick rates in those ranks. Now that's all for Cav. There's not really much to say there, but there is also the next operator, and that is Ace. And this is a overrated operator, but he's not bad. It's just that he is overrated and is kind of considered the best hard breacher right now by a lot of people. The thing that makes him so attractive though is he has one of the best guns in the game, or the best gun in the game, and he's also useful to the team and more fun to play than Thermite or Hibana. But in basically every situation, Thermite is better at getting walls and Hibana is better at getting hatches, so there's no reason for everyone to always pick Ace, except that he is fun to play. So the pick rates are just kind of skewed right now. Ace is actually a pretty balanced operator, honestly. He's so easy to bandit trick. If you've ever tried to bandit trick Ace, he's absolutely the easiest out of all of them to bandit trick. But if we were to compare Thermite versus Ace, Thermite usually comes out on top. Thermite has a good gun and everything, but just Ace is really fun to play with right now. He's fresh. He changed the meta a little bit, or more so, he changed who the meta operators are. They've been the same for so long, but now Ace has really just been thrown right into the middle of it, which in my opinion is not a bad thing. It doesn't make him overpowered. It just makes him new, makes him fun, but he's definitely a little bit overrated, and you have to admit that. And another operator that is extremely good and also extremely overrated is Echo. There's no reason for him to be banned in every game. He has so many counters, and I just don't understand why he has to be banned in every single game. Just think about all the counters. Just have to bring a IQ. That's literally all you need to bring, and then you can see exactly where the yokai is. IQ is rarely ever banned, so just bring an IQ with you. Find out exactly where the yokai is, shoot it, and then it's basically useless. Another operator that's very similar to Echo is Maestro. He should be the one banned. If anything, he has a better weapon and his gadget is bulletproof, and it does a similar thing. Granted, Echo is a little bit better at plant denial because it's instantaneous and you don't have to zap him a billion times to get him off plant, but it still serves a similar purpose. And if anything, Maestro is definitely better than Echo. And my final operator for you guys that is absolutely overrated is Clash, and this one was suggested a lot and had a lot of likes by the top comment. And Clash is banned way too often, especially in lower ranks, but higher ranks, you know, some people realize that Clash is actually pretty bad and very easy to counter. I think most people just auto ban Clash when they don't know what else to ban, and I just don't think that's the way to go about it. If you're gonna auto ban someone actually useful. Clash is barely ever played even when she isn't banned. For the most part, people just don't want to play against the shield, and I get that, but if that were the case, then ban Montaigne and Blitz as well. While you're at it, try to ban Blackbeard. They all have shields, they're all kind of annoying, but none of them are actually overpowered. You can make a case for Blitz because of the flashes and stuff, but Clash is nothing like that. All you have to do is stun her, melee her, and then she's pretty much toast. So those are the top 5 that I picked as an overrated operators, but there was one that had more likes than all of these, but I just didn't agree with it like you guys did. I kind of want to know your opinion on it. This is probably the most honorable mention up here, and it is Jackal. Now the comment basically just said that it is countered more ways than people are willing to admit, and he kind of goes on to say how easy it is to bait the Jackal, lure him into dangerous areas and whatever, and waste time, yada yada yada. But in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinion, Jackal is the best operator to clear out roamers, especially if you're with a team. Now maybe this might be true in a lower rank when people just Jackal track and sprint at the ping, because obviously those people aren't very smart, but when Jackal is a part of a team, an actual structured team, there's literally no one better than him, and I think his ban rate is actually justifiable. He needs some sort of nerf there. I don't know what that might be, but that's basically it for the overrated operators. A few other ones I saw were Pulse, Buck, and Vigil. Those ones I just personally didn't think were really overrated that much, so I kept them off this list, and I wouldn't even put most of those on honorable mentions. But that's all for the overrated operators here. So before I end this one, I want to give you a little overlay of how this next few days are going to be coming. So one of these next few days, there's going to be a tier list out, and then we are going to have the reveal trailer of the new season on the 16th, and then Monday is the big day. You're just gonna have to wait to see that one. There is going to be a lot of tips in one video is basically all I'm going to tell you guys, so stay tuned for that. There's upgrades coming to the channel soon, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.